Hi guys, and welcome to another Bootstrap for web design tutorial. This is Jamie from System22 and webdesignandtechtips.com. Well, in this video I've had a question. Somebody asked me, well, they said they're having a problem changing the color of their Bootstrap website, their navbar on their Bootstrap 4 website, and what they wanted to do was have a transparent background. And you may ask yourself, why would you want that? Well, quite often you have hero sections, which is a sort of image at the top here, where you'd have a background image, and you might want it to show through all the way, especially if you've got a slider or slideshow going on. In fact, let's just build one quickly. It won't take very long. So if I open this page with my bracket software, this is that crazy site we put those silly buttons on last time. What I do is I'm going to add a new section with the ID of, gosh, what should we call it? Hero. Just close that one out. And inside there, I want a div. Let's just copy this one and use this one. Use exactly what we've got here. And I missed a tag there, obviously. Just tidy that up. I think I'll put this actual section inside another div. And I'll give it the class of, say, hero text, H text perhaps. Let's just cut that off and put him on the bottom there. Just tab that across to tidy it up, and let's call this okay. Now we want to put a background image in here, because at the moment, if I save that, it's just going to be a bit of text just like this above, and there's those silly buttons we did last time, the hover effect. There we go, and we've just put that in. What I want to do is put a background image behind there. Okay, so I've got a little background image now. Let's go to the CSS that we were using before. We're using it on page here because we've only got the one page. And we want to target our hero section. And it was an ID. If we look down here, ID, hero, ID, always use a hashtag. Hashtag hero. And open and close some curlies, and we want a background image, and we've got to tell it where it is, which is a URL. There it is down the bottom. We'll just use that, and it's found it already. BGH, background hero, what I named it. And position wise, background size, we want it to cover the whole thing. So background size, here's cover. That'll do for that bit of CSS. Forgot my semicolon there. That will not read that if I forget that there. So let's move on down. Just save that and show you. That's not going to look like much because we haven't given it any dimensions or any padding to make it large looking. So if I just refresh now, we've got that hero section there. Need to make that writing light and make this a bit larger, obviously. And we've got a gap at the top there. We'll get rid of that. So that hero section, let's give it the class of the hero text, class of text light, which is a Bootstrap class. It'll instantly turn that white or light colored. which will stand out better on that background. And this text section, we want to give it some padding to make that whole section a bit bigger. And it's a class, so it's dot for a class. And I've forgotten what it was called now. H-text. H-text, there we go. So it's H-text. And all we want to do is just give it some padding. And I'm going to use 2 for top and bottom, left and right. Let's say I'm going to use a percentage rather than a pixel value. Let's say 20% top and bottom. 2% left and right. It really doesn't matter for this demonstration. Save. Back to the site. And refresh. There we go. That's looking more like a hero section there, but we don't want this little gap at the top here. And we've got that in our CSS. Here we are, body, padding, top 5 rem. Let's just comment that out. /star and put one where we want it to start reading it again. */. Okay, quick save, back to the site. There we go, that's got rid of that gap. Now we've got a little hero section going on here, which is fine. And what this chap wanted to achieve was to make this transparent, so you could see the image through it. It's pretty easy. You'd think it would be fairly straightforward, but you've got to add a forcer class. You've got to force it to actually do it, because let's have a look here. There it is, navbar dark, and there's our color. And you'd think you could just go transparent. And all would be well. I mean, it looks like it's done it there, which is great. So do what we'd normally do, which is just copy this bit of CSS back to the site. And let's just paste it in. Just tidy that up. Tab, tab. Keep it in line. Now you'd think Control S to save, you'd think that would do it. Think if we go back to the site now, that's the job done. But if you refresh now, it's gone back to how it was. And if we look at our code here, well, it's still that one there, and probably down here you'll see our transparent and it'll be crossed out. There it is right there. There's the transparent. And so of course we've got to overwrite this default Bootstrap code, and if you look at theirs, they've used that important !important to force it. So we need to do that with our code right here. Put it after the transparent there, and as you can see, it's worked. So I've got that copied already. Let's go back to bracket software and just add that important afterwards. !important. Control S to save. Now when we refresh, I'll just get the Chrome inspector out of the way. It should stay as it is. There you go. Simple as that. And that's how you do it. You've just got to force it. Problem you're going to run into with this, you can't really see it too well there. Let's just modify this menu a moment. Get rid of all of this. Copy this. So I'm just doing this for a quick demonstration to show you a problem that you may or may not come across. Home. About. Now let's take contact. And I'll get rid of that search box, don't need that search. And I'm going to put this inside a container, because at the moment it's all the way over. If I put it into a container, it'll just pull it over a little bit. So just give it a class of container. Let's save that. Back to the site. Now this should pull over and it should be all nice and white, those links. There we go. So we've got that, and this is all hunky-dory. I'm going to have to add a bit down the bottom to show you what the problem that may arise with a transparent background. Let's just copy this div. Save that. So we got more height. Refresh. Now when we roll up, you can see you've lost your links. Well, I mean, they're still there. They're still actually there. But when you're going over that white, you can't see them anymore. And also that writing is kind of getting caught up in between it. So I hope that's answered your question of how to make your transport bar transparent, or your nav bar transparent, I should say. I'm going to do another video in a minute, and I'll show you how to add a gradient to this so that when you scroll down to that white bit, your nav bar still stands out, but your image will still look good too. So we'll do that in the next video. So I hope that's answered your question. If you've enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe to the channel. If you're interested in web design, take one of our web design courses below. We've got some huge discounts for our YouTube subscribers, and there's also some great free courses down there, so have a look. The brackets text editor that we used in this video is also a free download, and you can download it from a link below. Once again, this has been Jamie from System22 and webdesignandtechtips.com. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.